Hi, everybody. A little more exercise 7 info. This should be a more straightforward one, so I'm only going to talk briefly. So this one, you're going to be giving me two documents. One, your text document with your text, and then a Twine piece. Here, I'm actually forcing you not just to write, but to prove that you've learned some Twine skills. So this week in class, we are focusing on point of view, and we're used to writing in first person and third person, but what we don't do so much is write in second person for various reasons. Having said that, Twine stories are often written in second person, and to my mind, a quite poor second person. This isn't to say that second person isn't amazing and can be really, really interesting and fascinating, provided one writes with sufficient vividness. But we see a lot of stuff in second person that has the idea that, I don't know, like an empty person is a good person. I do not agree with that. Your job is to follow what I'm saying and to write a second person that really develops the character of the second person. Now, also this week, we'll take a look at different kinds of second person. Sometimes somebody uses a first person, but then addresses the you still. Sometimes people have a second person that is actually a group of people. Here, we're talking about a second person where it's really one character, one specific character, not necessarily you, but a specific character that you are putting yourself in the place of. So there's 4 parts to this exercise. The first one is choose an opening sentence. I'm giving you 4 ways to start this story. You can go anywhere from there, but I'm giving you a place to start. And you'll notice that each one has a different sentence structure. One of the challenges you'll see later is to vary the sentence structures of your second person so that they don't all go, you walk to the hall, you sound like interactive fiction. You walk down the hall, you see a light, you grab a key. That's not what we're looking for here. So number 1, choose an opening sentence. Number 2, free write, starting with that. So I don't want you to think about it too much, but I do want you to think about your second person as a unique character with thoughts, actions, appearances. I want you to try to vary your sentences, and I want you to have at least one other character in the room. I don't want you just thinking all the time. Other than that, I want you to free write this. It may not be detailed straight away, but try to get the details in as you can. Step 3, edit and revise. I really want you to make at least one pass through your work. And here you're eliminating abstractions. This is normal stuff for us. You're making your images more vivid. You're using all of your senses. You're using your character toolbox. And you're making the character and their situation as vivid as possible. It doesn't have to be a full plot. It just has to be part of a scene, something that happens. This should be, by the end, you should have some pretty good writing in here, even if you don't think it's, flashy or that, big and meaningful, but it's good writing. Lastly, you're going to bring this into Twine, and you're going to start working with how the different ways in which you can take a sentence or a word or a phrase and click on it and have something happen. Now, your creativity here is in how you do that. Are you doing this word by word by word by word? Are you doing it sentence by sentence? And what happens when you are clicking? Are you replacing the text that you clicked on? Are you showing new text in a different part of the page? Are you having it transition in slowly? Are you having it come from the right, from the left? Are you making some of your text disappear as others appear? Here's where you're really getting creative with appearance and different disappearance on a single screen. And you're thinking a little bit about why you're doing what you're doing. I'd rather you be experimental and play around here. Maybe you show the entire lexia to start, and every other word is clickable, and then when you click on something, it makes something else disappear, or it rearranges things. I want you to be as creative as you can with how the words are playing once you've got your lexia there. All right, that is exercise 7.